What's up, wrestling fans? So we got Renee Young leaving WWE. A lot of people speculated, is Renee Young leaving WWE? Will she leave? It's just basically she's leaving at this point. Renee Young is reportedly leaving WWE. She is leaving. It's like damn near 100% at this point. So for anybody that had hopes about that, your hopes go out the window, because Renee Young is leaving the WWE. I'm just here to tell you. CM Punk reportedly still following protocols for UFC testing. Why? Just give it up, CM Punk. Just stop it. Just stop it. You're terrible. Just don't do it. All right? Buy a gun. Be safe. I don't know. But don't do that. So, probably looking like Renee Young's going to go to AEW. PW Insider reporting this stuff. The whole bunch of people really talking about it. We've all speculated about it, so it's just an obvious thing. I'm going to be live tonight with NXT since AEW will be Saturday, and we'll try to figure out the schedule from then on there. And then with the whole Rusev situation, I talked about that the other day. The Rusev stuff is so wild. We did Throwdown last night. The graphic is still up, as you can see right there, if you're watching that. I talked about Rusev the other day. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, and it was just like ridiculous. I think I might have retweeted it, and I retweeted it. It was something that Cyclops put out on FightFuck. Something that Cyclops put out. Rusev says. And I want to give credit to Fightful Cyclops, Mr. Cyclops, for this one. Rusev says, Vince McMahon told me fans were mocking me when they chanted Rusev Day. Yeah, when the fans are chanting Rusev Day, yeah, they were mocking you. Party. They were mocking Rusev. Absolutely ridiculous, though. Mike Stinson, thanks. Of Vince McMahon thinking that, yeah, they're mocking Rusev. Yeah, Vince. Yeah, they're mocking Rusev. You could sell Rusev Day shirts. People were chanting Rusev Day. So that means Vince thinks they were mocking Wade Barrett, too. When they were cheering for the Wade Barrett stuff, like they were mocking Wade Barrett. It's like, come on, dude. Stupid. Vince McMahon is an asshole idiot. At this point, I love Vince, but it's like, dude, Vince doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about anymore. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then if you go to Maria Kanellis, who, is a little SJW and stuff, but I love Maria and I love Mike. And she lays it out for us. This doesn't surprise me. We were the most watched segment when we were doing the 24/7 storyline, blah, blah, blah. I don't know about the most watched and the best thing ever and all that stuff with Maria, but what I will say with Mike and Maria, when they came out as a couple and Mike had the little headset on like he was going to be a preacher or something, or like a guy that like scammed people and did all these things, and Maria was out there basically the one that controls him or something, and he's a cuck. Like, a little bit of that would have been fine. They could have run with that gimmick for a year or two or whatever. They did nothing with it. They showed you a gimmick, and here's to the greatest. I want everybody to know I do everything my wife says because she's beautiful. She knows what's best for me. And gone with that cuck thing. Oh, my God. And a lot of you out there don't know how to run your husbands the right way and to guide them and to lead them and to turn them into men that somebody can be proud of, that you can be proud of, and that your children can be proud of. But none of you do that. As I look out at all you disgusting slobs who you still stay at home and still barely work, and you let your husbands rule your household, and that's why your household is disgusting. No one looks up to you. Your kids are going to grow up hating you. I keep my husband clean. Your hairy, disgusting husbands go home and drink beer. My husband, and she talk about his teeth, his clothes, what he looks like, that she dresses him, and then he can talk about how powerful he is because of it. Oh my God, they could have done stuff week after week after week. They could have done all this stuff with him with the microphone and preaching to people and her talking about that and making everybody angry. And they could have really, really done stuff with that week after week. They could have attacked people. They could have done whatever. Instead, they did some weird thing where they just attacked Sami Zayn with a vase in the back or something, and it was goofy, and it never went anywhere. And then they never did a single thing really after that. And then I think they did some good stuff with the, for a second, with the, like the cruiserweights, they did some things, but that wasn't on Raw or SmackDown. And it was like, what are you doing? So even with that, it was like, what is this? And it felt like they had a layup. It felt like they had a layup of a gimmick for that could have gone a year to 2 years. And instead, they basically said, here's the gimmick, look, aha. And then the rest of the time they existed, it was just, there's the song, here's to the greatest, and he comes out and gets beat up or loses or jobs, or that was it. What's the point? You debuted him with Maria like they were something special maybe, and then never let them do much of a damn thing after that. WWE's a joke. Rusev Day, everybody's chanting it. Holy shit, the audience is all chanting something. We can never get that to happen. It's either silence or boo or fucking just silence usually, or it's booing for the wrong reasons. The only other thing you could get cheered for was Cena and Reigns. Roman sucks. Let's go, Roman. Roman sucks. That's the only thing you could get. And Cena sucks. And Daniel Bryan, you get the yeses a little while back. You got nothing else going on. And here's a bunch of people going, Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Hello? Fucking hello? Mick Foley, you put him in the main event before it seemed like maybe he was ready. Mick Foley won the world title in 1999 in Worcester. That was kind of surprising. There was no real build to much of what was going on, really. And it still felt like Mick Foley wasn't quite a main eventer yet. He was, but he was, not really. He was like a top-tier mid-card guy. And the next thing you know, he took this step to world champion. And it was like, wow. You ever think maybe put Rusev in the main event? And let him go on the microphone a little bit and talk about how the back doesn't believe in you and no one ever believes in you. They did, and then you lost a couple times and everybody just hates you now. Vince doesn't believe in you. You know, they talk about how Rusev and I come in and I kick an ass and then I stumble and I start to mess up. And I start to wonder about what I'm going to do and who I'm going to be. And then all of a sudden I hear the people, the Rusev Day. And it fires me inside. It drives a fire in my belly, to my heart, to my brain, to my muscles. And I feel the crowd. I can feel the crowd almost pumping through Rusev's veins, Rusev's biceps, Rusev's body. And Rusev stares across the ring at a guy like you who says he can beat me easily, that a guy like Vince McMahon is going to love. And Rusev stares at you across the ring with your WWE Championship, and Rusev says in front of this entire crowd, it's Rusev Day, and Rusev crush! The people, Rusev Day, Rusev, ding, 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 the fucking 10 minutes, ba, 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 ba. Rusev wins the fucking bell, oh my fucking, the crowd's going, Rusev Day, he's fucking raw, who wants a piece of Rusev Day? Like he's the champion, and they run with it. Does it last 5 weeks? Does it last 5 months? I don't know, but fuck it, at least it's something! Never, ever, 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 ever. And then you go so far as to tell the fucking guy, Rusev, they didn't like you. They were fucking making fun of you. That's what that was. You fucking idiot. Let me tell you, pal, that what they're doing is they're making fun of you. It sounds like they like you, and you know, I like you too. I really do. But it's, they don't really like you, pal. They're kind of playing with you. In like 3 weeks, they'll forget about this. It's just about this is how they mock you. Fucking, you're retarded. You're retarded. Vince, you are a retard now.
I don't like his real name is a wrestling name, Matt Cardona.
Yeah,
I don't
it
care
sounds
for it.
bad.
I know that's terrible. Like, oh, Jake DeMarco's a shitty name too. Well, for a wrestler.
No, yours is
just
better than
doesn't-
his. I think that Matt Cardona should change his name to Biff Raiden.
Biff Raiden.
Biff Raiden.
Biff Raiden.
Biff Raiden. Let's just keep saying it like over.
Biff Raiden.
Dude, but just hear me out, dude. Biff Raiden. Like,
Ooh.
this is his music. I found it already. Look at this. Listen to this.
About to come down the aisle, weighing 235 pounds. Biff Raiden!
Gonna see tonight from Biff Raiden when he steps into the ring. But what I know is true is that Biff Raiden is one of the hardest working workout men in this backstage area. Everybody back here, everybody in the locker room, everybody in AEW knows that this guy is the real deal. The stuff he does in the gym is almost godlike. Let me tell you that. A lot of these guys, when they get done with their matches, they go on press tours, they go on Twitter, and they dick around on Twitter and press tours and interviews and absorbing their own YouTube channels. And whatever they do, they play video games. This guy doesn't do that. This guy summons the power of masculinity when he goes to the gym and he lifts, bench presses, and busts his ass. This guy is coming to AEW and he's gonna do a number on every single one of these soy boy video game players that you're looking at right now, and you're staring into the eyes of one of the most intense, incredible, and powerful, sadistic sons of bitches you've ever seen in your life. He is Biff Raiden! Fucking,
I'm sold.
Let's
Damn,
go.
it started off as a joke, but I'm sold.
let's go, bro. It's Biff Raiden.